Hey baes, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Catherine Alexandra. On today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I achieved this lock retwist using mousse and how I was also able to retwist my hair in only an hour. So as always, I'm starting off with freshly washed and conditioned hair, and you guys know my staple shampoo and conditioner is Aussie Miracle Moist, so I went ahead and did that off camera. And now I'm going to first start off by blow drying my locks on a warm setting. Now the reason I do this is just to help speed up the process at the end so that I don't have to spend as much time underneath the hood dryer to dry my locks. So I lightly go ahead and blow dry my hair in the beginning, and I wanted to show you guys how I was able to achieve this lock retwist in an hour. So I'm starting at 10:53 p.m. and I'm spritzing my hair with some leave-in conditioning spray, my favorite, by Cream of Nature, and then I'm following up with some oils. This is my oil mix, and I'm spreading this all throughout my locks from root all the way down to the end of my locks. And I'm also making sure that I'm applying this on my hairline in the front. It's very important to keep your hairline moisturized in order to prevent breakage. So I'm focusing on applying oil to that area and sealing all of the moisture in. Before I get into retwisting my locks, I have to, as always, show you guys a quick length check. And the mousse that I'm going to be using today to retwist my locks will be the Nairobi Rapid Foaming Lotion. Now, you guys are probably wondering, why am I using foaming lotion mousse to retwist my locks? And I actually came across a few videos on YouTube and TikTok of a few people saying that they use mousse to retwist their locks, and the reason why they choose to do so is that it doesn't cause any buildup. And you guys know me, I'm all about less is more, keeping it extremely simple when it comes to my locks. So I, of course, had to try this out and record the process and show you guys. So as you can see, I'm applying some of that mousse to these first two locks in the back, and I'm palm rolling it, just the root only, as of course, and locking it in, or sealing the retwist in with a lock clip. Fast forward about 30 minutes later, and I'm already halfway done with retwisting my locks. And I don't know if it was because I was using this mousse or if it's because I use my fingers to section off my locks versus using a comb, but I was speeding through this retwist, you guys. The mousse has been doing a pretty good job thus far of holding my retwist in place. And if you guys have been following my channel and watching my videos and my lock journey, you'll know that I actually have a bit of a love-hate relationship when it comes to using mousse on my locks. Now, when I first started my locks with a loctician, she actually used this same mousse to start my locks using the 2-strand twist method. And when I went home and I lightly spritzed my hair with water just because I wanted to make sure that I'm keeping my hair moisturized, it actually activated the mousse and it left like this sticky residue and feeling on my hands and on my hair, and I absolutely hated it. I actually ended up like washing my hair out. So it's kind of crazy that I'm actually using that same exact mousse to do this retwist on my locks, but I wanted to just give it a try, you guys. My hair is fully locked now, so you know it's mature. And of course, I saw a lot of videos of people talking about how they loved using mousse on their hair for retwisting because of the fact that it doesn't cause any buildup. So we'll see in the upcoming weeks how I truly feel about using mousse to retwist my locks. I will say thus far, it has done a really great job of holding the retwist and keeping it in place. The time now is 11:53 p.m. and I'm on my last row of locks. And again, I really sped through this retwist. Typically, it takes me about 2 hours to retwist my locks. And as you can see, it took me a little bit over an hour. Now that my hair is fully done retwisted, I'm gonna go ahead and take some styling strips and tie them down over my locks, and then I'm going to use my bonnet hood hair dryer and sit under that dryer for about 30 minutes. After my hair finished drying, I carefully took down the lock clips, and I want to emphasize carefully because I've heard a few people say that they don't like using lock clips on their hair because they feel that it causes breakage. And I can see why that can happen if you are rushing to remove the clips. But if you take your time, carefully remove them, you won't experience any breakage. And I personally have never experienced any breakage at the expense of using lock clips. As you guys can see, despite my hesitations when it comes to using mousse, the retwist came out absolutely amazing. My hair is very much laid. My retwist is very much in place. As you guys can see as well, my hair is growing, so you see the hang time as well. But I will say that I actually do like the feeling of my hair after using the mousse to retwist it. It feels very light. It doesn't feel stiff. It feels very light and airy, which I do like. Again, we'll see in a few days how I feel once I start, spritzing my hair with some water and if it makes my locks feel sticky. But overall, in terms of the result of this retwist, I'm very, very, very satisfied. So as always, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe and turn your notifications on, and I will see you beautiful people in the next video. Bye bye.